ready? That just blinded me. It is 7:30 on March 21st. It's a Saturday, and we're getting ready to kick off our weekend. We have some fun things planned for you to join us with. Sean is actually out at the hardware store picking up some materials to put up a pull-up bar for Ember so she can cruise around and practice stand-in and walk-in, because that's what she's been enjoying doing most. We have some other fun things planned, so I'm excited to share them with you. So come on along. Let's go. Okay, puppies are fed. Where am I going? Coffee is reheated. I'm not a big fan of reheated coffee, but you know, it was there. I'm not gonna waste it. It's coffee. I'll just make some fresh later. It's fine. Now, time to go get up that little girl. I'm actually kind of surprised she's not awake yet, to be honest. Oh, what's the matter? Say good morning. She's a little bit of a grumpy waker-upper. It's okay. She'll be smiling in no time. What is that sigh of frustration all about? Are you gonna get the camera? Are you gonna get the camera? So Ember really has been enjoying to eat lots and lots of food lately. So we are going to make some pancakes. Pancakes. Yummy. So earlier this week, Ember turned 8 months old. And now that it's the weekend, I thought it would be a good time to try to transition her from 3 naps down to 2. So it's the first day that we're trying that with her. She just fell asleep about 2 minutes ago or so. So we'll see how she does. She should stay down for about an hour and a half, but being that it's the first day of 2 naps, there's a chance that she may not stay asleep for that entire time. Only up until recently has she actually been able to stay asleep for an hour and 15 minutes for her first nap of the day when she was doing 3 naps. So it'll be interesting to see how she transitions down to 2. And it's funny because when she transitioned from 4 down to 3, it was something that we kind of just did because she aged up. We never waited for her or really experienced her going through a transition in the way that you typically see described in like pretty much any sleep training resource or nap guide or schedule for infants. And they usually say that they tend to fight the nap and, get really fussy and all kinds of things like that. And we have never experienced that with Ember. She's always been a really evenly tempered baby. Sometimes she does get fussy, but it's usually because she's not feeling too great. Maybe she has a tooth coming in or she's going through a developmental leap and just needs a little bit extra kind of comforting to kind of make it through those difficulties. But it's usually only like maybe 3 days at most that we kind of see that irritable, rough side of her. And then the rest of the time, she's just kind of like even-keeled, smooth sailing. So I do consider ourselves very fortunate in that respect with this first one. So we will see how she transitions. I'm also glad too that her first nap of the day today was kind of later in the morning. I would like to push her bedtime back in the sense that if she drops the 3rd nap, she'd be going to bed around 6:45, which with my work schedule during the week is a little bit challenging for me to stick to, with working until 5 and then having to get dinner on the table and do bath time, bedtime, and all that. So I would like for her to keep going to bed sometime between 7:30 and 8 o'clock because that works really well for my schedule. And she seems to do really well with it. And then the wake up time is perfect. So everything just works out really nicely. So I'm hoping that this weekend we'll be able to kind of sync up her schedule with the 2 naps that way. So we will see. Well, it is about 20 after 11 and little somebody here woke up. Smiling at yourself in the viewfinder there, you silly girl. And she only slept about an hour and 10 minutes. So not quite as long as we were hoping for. But hopefully the second nap later this afternoon will be a little bit better. But we're going to continue on with our day. Need another one? Wow, look at you. Look at you getting pretty tricky. Here she comes. It's all wet. The other side's not wet though. We have fun.
Later.
Well, everybody, Ember ended up napping for a whole hour and a half, which I was very happy about. It wasn't entirely undisturbed. She did wake up about halfway through, but it was an hour and a half, so I'm pleased with that. And we will see about getting dinner on the table, and then it'll be bath time and bedtime. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. We didn't end up actually putting up the pull-up bar today, but Sean went to the hardware store and got all of the bits and bobs to get that done. So we'll be sure to get some footage of that and pop it in the video for you guys. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Good night.